Stranraer, the draw specialists of the division, and while the Dundee fans will feel their side should be beating them all right, here's a sense of perspective. Neil Watt's men have drawn with Dundee already, also with St Mirren and twice with St Johnstone, so no easy nut to crack despite the close early efforts. 5 1-1 draws already this season, and 5 single-goal defeats would suggest that Stranraer are no mugs. Alan Jenkins, their driving force. You just wonder how long they'll be able to keep him at the club. Not much longer if he continues to play like this. Kelvin Jack happy to keep him out. Second half, and Jack a spectator as David Hamilton came within inches of giving the home side the lead. Little more than a coat of paint away from finding the net. Stranraer also hit woodwork at Dens earlier in the season. Before the game you would have fancied Dundee for the points, but they're not the first team to come down from the Premier and find life tough in Division 1. For all their efforts, they were incapable of getting a direct shot in and bury John Corr. How tough it is can be seen from the fact Stranraer have every man behind the ball here, and although the jink from Tam McManus is what's required to get past a tight defence, the body language of Corr suggests the shot was further away than it looked. For Dundee, this would be the epitome of the First Division. A small ground, a small crowd, a heavy pitch, and it made for heavy going for Alan Kernahan's men. No shortage of application. What was lacking most was a cutting edge. And that has been a recurring theme for Dundee in recent weeks, with just 4 goals scored in the last 5 games. Corr was doing his bit to ensure the stats didn't improve for the Dens Park men. Not their day. You kind of get that impression when nothing goes right for you in front of goal. The whistle clearly blown before the ball ended up in the net. This the kind of game that would be decided by a single goal. So menace for Dundee in every attack by Stranraer, and on another day Alan Jenkins might have won a penalty. The claims were waved away by David Summers, and still Stranraer were looking to sneak a goal. Derek Wingate had come off the bench, and although his shot wouldn't trouble the keeper, it wasn't all going Dundee's way. Important a goal and a win would have been for either side, and when Steve Robb's celebrations were ended by an offside flag, it was to signal the fact that neither side would make the breakthrough. For Dundee, a similar story of dominating a game without looking too dangerous. A worry no doubt for Alan Kernahan. No worries for a Stranraer side that's been quietly picking up points and securing their positions.
It's a draw, but it's a very good performance. I felt we finished the game on the offensive. David Hamilton's header unlucky to hit the post. So no, it's certainly. I mean, last week obviously questions were asked about. You know, we broke St Johnstone down and broke their hearts and such like. But I think today, as you can see, we've went for the game.
I thought we were on top quite a lot of the game, but didn't create enough chances, and that's been quite a story for us. For most of the season, we've looked good back and middle, but just up front we need to do a little bit more, so that's where we're going to be concentrating on, obviously.